Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch the whole thing and just get straight into a specific topic, please check the pinned comment or check this little red bar down below. As always, again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I'd appreciate you guys watching whatever part that you would like to. And if you're sticking around, welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to another Talk at Clen. This is the series on the channel where I take a look at your opinions and I give my opinions on your opinions. Usually we talk about Fortnite, but of course, it doesn't have to be about Fortnite. It can be about absolutely anything at all, as long as it's not too controversial. But guys, with that being said, let's just jump into the first opinion for today. Can we just talk about that Bunker Jonsey didn't have anything interesting to say this season? No crazy theories, no useful information, etc. Yeah, I really liked seeing that about Bunker Jonsey. It's like, maybe this season will come. I don't know. Tough to say. Is Bunker Jonsey even an NPC on this map? Usually he is. Regardless, I'd like to see him back. I'd like to see him giving hints on what's to come in the storyline. Really cool. I think Fortnite Chapter 3 is the last chapter. I see what you're saying. I have a feeling that they're going to take over the game with Creative 2.0 and kind of work on that. Perhaps this could be the last chapter. I don't think it will be, though. I think they'll just like kind of end it all of a sudden and some random season once Fortnite really, like, years down the road. I'm talking like maybe a decade. This game is going to be stay alive for a long time, and we'll have to like really see a decline in the player base and really have people focusing on Creative 2.0, because I do think that's going to be the future of Fortnite. So is Chapter 3 going to be the last chapter? Too tough to say. Actually, probably not. If I'm thinking this game's going to be alive for a decade, we'll have to see how Creative 2.0 honestly affects the game. Moving on, we need more exotics. We haven't gotten a new one since Season 7. We don't count the chili chugs, which really don't feel like exotics to me. Yeah, I completely agree with you. They're just rotating all the exotics. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have all the exotics in the game at once, because it doesn't clog up the loot pool, and they're so fun and unique. I was so happy to see the Nighthawk back. But yeah, there are so many things you could do with so many different weapons. Just adding a gimmick to a weapon changes it so much. And I think you should lower the cost a tad too. Make it so like more people can get it in game. Regardless, I completely agree with you. I can't think of what an exotic could be off the top of my head, but there definitely needs to be more exotics. They are fantastic. Doesn't clog up the loot pool, and people can stack them in tents. You can get them for future games. I like it. I like exotics. I like what they bring to the table, and I would love to see more of them. I completely agree with you. I have an idea that would make any disliked POI a frequently visited place. All we need is another season without the pump and the normal loot pool, but the POI, I know where you're going with this, would have a boss with a mythic pump, only the pump, although I would think Epic would even be scared of that. To be honest, I don't think it's a terrible idea to have one guy run around with a pump shotgun. You don't even have to make it a mythic. You could just make it the gold pump and be able to one-shot people. But then again, I always thought, like, if we're bringing these tactical overshield, and I was talking about this lead up to the season because we didn't know exactly how tactical overshield was going to work. What does the pump damage do maximum? I want to say it's around 212. Regardless, it does a little bit over 200. With these overshields, the pump shotgun, what do people hate about the pump shotgun? They hate that you can get one tapped with it. Even the gold pump, if I'm not mistaken here, of course, you could always just nerf the damage if I am mistaken. You can't one-shot anymore because everybody has their tactical overshield. I think the pump could fit back into the meta, to be honest with you. I always say that the pump shotgun is better, Fortnite is better without the pump shotgun in the meta. However, with this new overshield, I think it can fit. But honestly, you could plop that in. What was the most hated place? Like Coral Castle. Bring back Coral Castle and then put a pump in there for someone to grab. I think it'd be really cool. It's a good... Honestly, you are completely right. Wherever you put the pump, people will follow. I don't see it even being like bad if you throw in a mythic or just even a regular pump. I'd like to see that in some time, actually. The block should have never left the map. I completely agree with you, and I've talked about it at great lengths on this channel, but I won't expand upon it too much. But I love seeing all the people's creations, all the cool, awesome. Could you imagine what they could do now with creative? That was just the start of creative, what people could do on the block. I would love to see it come back, honestly. But again, I've talked about it a lot of times, so I'm not going to expand on it. I agree with you. Talk at Clen and Let's Talk Clen are your best videos to watch. And below it, that and the gameplay videos like today. Sorry, I don't know what video I posted that day. Regardless, I really appreciate that. These are one of my favorite videos to make. I was like, concept time, that's a lot of fun to make because I get to like look what people made and it's really cool. But this one, I really feel like I'm talking to you guys and we all have a conversation. We're growing this amazing community, and this is why I love making these. And I'm really happy that you enjoy watching these videos. It's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get better, guys. Thank you so much for participating in this. That comment made my day. More interaction in the world when playing a game for Fortnite. I'm thinking like you meant you want more of that, more animals, things to do, NPC options. Yeah, the more the merrier. Like honestly, like the NPCs, they don't really block anything. A lot of people had problems with them when they first got it added. The animals don't really do much. Things to do. Yeah, I agree with you. There could be more placed on the map, but again, you got to focus on the multiplayer mode. You can't make it like too many side quests and stuff like that. Regardless, and of course, there's a healthy balance, and you could always add more. Moving on, sorry, that profile picture gets me again. I have a love-hate relationship with the teaser trailers there. There are so many for Season 2 right now, and I tell myself that they're fake and dumb when I watch them. I think they're really cool. Yeah, Honestly, there are some trailers that are extremely well made. I don't like the ones that are like official launch trailer and just that's it. Like, at least like I'm okay with what I do. Like, it's a little bit clickbaity, right? But of course, I even put concept in the title. I think that's important. Then I can appreciate it more. But instead of just people like trying to make a ton of money with like 100,000 subscribers or something like that, you get the point where I'm saying. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, and yeah, I agree with you actually. Quick, let's talk about how great Chapter 2 Season 7 was to keep up with the tradition. Yes, my favorite season of all time. Although, man, this season is starting out so well. You never know. You never know if this is going to take over Chapter Season 7 regardless. That is always going to be an S tier season. It will forever be, and we're going to grow the love for it. And then Epic's going to do another alien theme season. When this community goes big, they're going to make another alien theme season just for us to keep us happy. I think the scientist quests were a really cool thing in the season. I hope they will do something like that again. They were really funny and usually added more lore to the story. I don't know if we actually have any scientist stuff right now because I don't do challenges until the end of the season because I like to accidentally do them. Although, like, that entire Chapter 3 Season 1, right? I landed logjam, and then there was some challenge that I didn't do to the end of it. I think it was like place stuff on mountains or something. Every single time I landed logjam, there was a scientist coming in like, hey, paradigm, and I'm trying to land and fight. It's funny, and I loved watching my friends complain about it too. But honestly, diving into the lore and listening to what the scientist says when I actually like take my time and like think about like everything that's going on with the lore in the Fortnite, yes, I did enjoy the scientist quests. They were really like they're finding a good way to make these challenges fun, although the Shanta challenges last season were a little bit ridiculous, but I understand what you're saying. I agree with you. No building made me feel like I'm playing OG Fort again, and I hope it stays forever. I hope that it stays in its own mode. A lot of people love it. For the people who don't want to play with building, I think it should be its own permanent side mode, just like Imposters. Permanent, though. That'd be really cool to see. I want them to get into the turbo build nerf. We'll see what happens with that, but I've talked about this already. I agree with you. I think the Cube Queen and the Origin were together in the past. Yeah, it seems like the Queen, or the Anthem song, I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Stay tuned for a video on that, by the way. I'm diving into the lyrics. Mark 2005. You suggested it. We're gonna make a video on it. But yeah, it's a little unclear whether they were actually like king and queen together or if I would imagine they were partners, but of course we'll have to wait and see for the Cube Queen to come back, right? Too early to tell. While there are a lot of people who came back to Fortnite and it's really sweet to see everyone enjoying themselves, I feel like this will only go downhill because once Epic puts building back in the game, Fortnite will get way more hate because they took something away that everyone was liking. Yeah, kind of. I could see that happening unless we don't know what they're doing yet. I don't know if Epic intended on this being as successful as it has been, because when they first came out with it, everybody was like iffy. Some people were like, no, that's insane. But then once it got to the casuals, everyone was like loving it. Tough to say. We'll have to wait and see what they're doing. But yeah, that is a possibility. They shouldn't have removed proximity chat. They should instead add it to more modes. Yes, I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And I'm going to talk about the next one. Also, proximity chat in VR would lead to more negativity than positivity. And then Gamer T replied to it. True. I think if they do add it, there should be an option to turn it off. I have it on though. And what did I just say? Honestly, there is an option to turn it off. You could have make it an LTM, right? It doesn't have to be in the core mode like they're doing no building right now. It doesn't have to be in the core mode at all. Make it its own LTM, proximity chat, just like Imposters. It was an LTM, you didn't have to play it. That's it. If you don't like hearing the toxicity, because it happens in every single online game ever, you don't have to play it. Easy. And I made a video on the proximity chat, by the way, I said Among Us. I made some gameplay video with it. And then at the beginning of the video, Hannah in the video was like, if I don't want to listen to the BS, I just have to walk away. And I was like, all the comments below it were like, she's so right, Epic, put it back. I hope it was disabled for a bug. Man, it was so much fun, and I know that they were testing it for Battle Royale. I hope the tests went well. That's all I have to say. I hope the test went well, because I would love to see it back. And guys, we're moving on to the last one for today. At first, I thought the Imagine was pretending to be part of the 7, but I don't know how the 7 wouldn't know about it. Why would you think that? Maybe is there some audio logs or something I haven't really listened to yet? Well, I don't know what would make you really think that. Maybe that could be the comment for today. Honestly, let me know. Am I missing something, Flower? Am I missing something? By the way, if you haven't checked out Flower's concept, fantastic. Made a video on it, Chapter 2 Season 7, while we're praising it. And guys, there's a lot of concepts I've taken a look at. Benny's concept, Pod's concepts. Guys, if you want to see more concepts on the channel, I know that's not what you asked. I'm so sorry. I just appreciate you guys sharing these concepts with me, and I want more people to view it. You know. Regardless, let me know about the Imagine if there's something I'm missing there, because I don't know why that she wouldn't be part of the 7, right? Anyways, like I said, let me know down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hop in the Discord, give opinions. I'm going to make a video in maybe less than a week this time. I have some videos to make, so I'm gonna make another one. So get your topics in there quick. We'll get working on the next one. It'll be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider the like button. It'll help out the channel. Tons. Subscribe if you're brand new. If you'd like to check the description down below, you will find other channels, UFC channel, Shorts channel, anything like that. You also find down there Real Ember on Fiverr. If you want to be a YouTuber, you're gonna need thumbnails, and thumbnails are the most important part of video. Let Ember take care of that for you. He takes care of all my thumbnails. It's absolutely fantastic work. So check them out. You will need it. Lastly, if you'd like to use my supporter creator code in the item shop, it is code Clen, #anime, #epic partner. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Take care.